Welcome back, everyone. My name is Janine, and we are back looking at our Stop Pilates warm-up part 3 before we head into our March Matness of our mat exercises. So a warm-up is so important to get your body prepared for the larger movements. We want to oxygenate, we want to start to breathe more consciously into our cells and wake up certain parts of our body that are typically maybe feeling a bit stiff or stuck, or that we just aren't thoughtful about during our day. So today we're going to look at the neck, how we help ourselves and our students get some more movement quality, some safe movement through the neck, as well as our upper back. So there are 3 warm-ups we'll do specifically for the upper back. Let's get started. We're going to start on your back body. So lying down, you could have a small pillow under your head, and I'll just show you why that might be important. So if you come to lie down on your back and you find that you or your student has the head in a position where the chin is more lifted and we have more extension in the cervical spine and more stretch in the front of the flexors of the neck, this indicates that that is what's happening inside the body. We've got a long, weak front neck flexors and some tight neck extensors, typically the head forward position. So to alleviate head forward position, we can help ourselves by putting a little pillow underneath the head, which then allows the head to come a bit more forward on its own. And then we work with what's called a head nod. So that is our first warm-up movement. A head nod is simply to start to strengthen the neck flexors, bringing the head into this nod or flexed position at the top of the cervical spine, and then returning it back to extension. So without lifting my head from the floor, I'm lengthening the back of my neck, I'm strengthening my neck flexors, and I'm starting to feel the movement of my head on the top of my spine. And this is in preparation for us to do a sit-up or a curl-up, our hundreds, our single leg stretch, those kinds of exercises where we're bringing the head off the floor. So to do it safely, we want to initiate with this head nod, okay? Really important if you have that sort of head forward position where we just have lost this ability to control and strengthen more into the deep neck, okay? So head nods, there we go. Now we bring the hands behind the head to support the skull, and we are thinking about our next exercise, which is an ab prep, a baby curl up essentially. We start with the head nod. So as we inhale, we bring the chin towards the chest, the eyes forward. On the exhale, now we lift the head, we breathe out, and we curl the upper back and body forward. We stay for a breath here and exhale slowly down. And then we repeat. So the inhale, nod the head. Then on the exhale, we lift it. We start to curl forward. The ribs are moving down. The abdominals gather in. We stay and breathe. And exhale down. Try it 2 more times. Inhale, nod your chin. Head is still on the floor, but now exhale, start to curl it up. Eyes look forward, there's your cue line. Ribs are closing. Stay for a breath. And exhale slowly down. And 1 more time. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, curl forward. Look forward, breathe out. Stay and breathe here. And exhale slowly down. Okay, good. So we'll come onto our side and change into a new position, which is going to be on your tummy. Now, if you used a pillow under your head for our head nods, if you had that head forward position, you're going to want it to be under your forehead when you're lying on your front. And it's for the same purpose, which is simply to support your head and neck in a little more neutral position. So we'll come onto our front, onto our stomach, bringing your forehead perhaps onto that small pillow. If you're not using a pillow, then you would just have the tip of your nose on the floor. So upper back extensions, okay? We've got 3 of them. The first one, we're going to have the elbows bent beside the body. So the hands are a little bit wider than your shoulders and down. The legs stay strong, the abdominals draw in. We take a breath here, and then on the exhale, it's the upper back starting to extend gently forward and up. So I'm bringing myself into a shape that allows me to look a little bit with my eyes slightly forward, collarbones wide, and then I lower back down. Upper back strengthening. Roll those shoulders back. As you exhale, breathe out. Think about your core supporting you and reach your heart forward and through. So I'm not trying to push with my hands. I'm not trying to extend from my low back. So this is upper spine. The shoulder blades are sliding down. The abdominals are drawing in. And we're focusing the movement on the upper spine. So that's with the arms beside you. A little bit easier to keep the balance, a little bit easier. It's less load in the upper back. The second one has the arms behind us. I love this version. It helps to open the chest. So we start by rolling the shoulders back, getting the arms to reach with the open chest. And then on the exhale, we lift. So as you come up, you can reach long and strong through your back. Fingertips out through the top of the head. Inhale there, and then exhale to lower down. Now, a big piece of this is using your legs strong, using your glutes strong to keep you steady. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale. Engage your abdominals, engage your leg muscles, lengthen the spine. Breathe again. And exhale down. You don't have to come too high. You could just hover a few inches if that's what's available for you to start with. It's more about getting the shoulders on the back, lengthening, feeling that idea of strength and length as you lift, and then coming back down. So all of that beautiful upper back extension. Now the third and final one has the hands underneath the head at the forehead. So it's going to be heavier since we're bringing the arms with us. So fingertips will rest against the forehead, shoulders will slide back and down, legs nice and strong. Again, use your seat, draw the abdomen in. We take a breath to prepare, and on the exhale, we lengthen head and chest, and we come up with the arms too. We stay and breathe, and exhale to lower. So engage your core muscles, draw the abdomen in, slide the shoulders down. All those pieces are set, and then exhale and hover. In breath again. Exhale down. And one more time. Take a breath to prepare. Use that preparation to set the shoulders, engage the core. Exhale now. Lengthen out. And keep those abdominals in, supporting you. Breathe again here and exhale down. Awesome. Bring your hands beside you. It's lovely to give yourself or your students a little shell stretch after those 3 breaststroke preps. That's what those 3 movements are called. The preps for the breaststroke, which is going to come up in our March Matness, the full breaststroke exercise. So my little shell stretch here, I'm just Breathing some stretch and length into my back. Take a few deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth, really hollowing or gathering the core in to give you a nice bit of length to the low spine. One more. Beautiful. And then you can come on out, and there we go. Those were our last 3 warm-up exercises. Head nods, moving into the ab prep, and then spinal extension, 3 prep exercises, hands beside, hands back, and hands at the forehead in preparation for our larger spinal extensions coming up in our March Madness. All right, practice. Those are great to do on their own, and they will lead you into our next phase when we meet again soon. Bye for now.